Good morning everyone, and it's, I don't know, 5:30, 5:45. Mark is there, just picking Mark up. Hey. And
is it morning or is it middle of the night?
it is morning, mate. I know you like a laying, don't you?
Yeah.
You like a laying, but it is morning. I'll get it is definitely morning. This man in here, look at him. He's a grump. He is right grumpy old sod. Look, is he gonna look? No, look at him. Oh, I'm so annoyed I am. I'm getting up so early to go fishing. Look at me. I'm so grumpy. Let me stroke my beard. Anyway, we are on a journey to the Bristol Channel. So, I'll see you when we're there. Well, we are going nowhere. A major accident on the M3 has stopped us in our tracks. Let's hope this gets going soon. This is much needed, but I mean, me and Pete got on the machine the same time as Mark, and we've been waiting 5 minutes. He's still on the machine ordering his breakfast.
So you get that, mate.
They ain't got enough food for him. You've got to wait. Right.
They pumped the tyres on the rear of the car on the way out.
Pit stop for food. Then we're going to get there. Oh dear. It's not bad, it's all flat all the way down there. It's just a stroll like this. Takes what, 15 minutes, Pete? With a stone in under my right heel, it's not that great, but...
Right, for those of you who don't know where Bossington is, it is in the county of Somerset. Somerset is down in the southwest of the UK. Here we have it here. And it's got a north coast on the Bristol Channel. It's got a south coast. Bossington is on the north coast, so we'll zoom into it here. And it's right on the edges of Somerset, going towards Devon. There is Bossington, and as you can see, in the centre of Bossington, there is a car park. This is the National Trust car park that you can park in. And then next to the car park, you can see there is a track that leads to the beach. This track, as you can see, starts as a road and then it turns into a dirt track and you can walk all the way down to the beach. Now, to see the beach, let's just zoom out to the hill and you'll see the whole of the beach. The marker is where we fished. This is supposed to be the cleanest of the ground, but we didn't find it this time. I think there's been a lot of storms that may have moved the bed around. But you see up in the left is Porlock and Porlock Weir, and this comes round into Bossington Beach. It's a beautiful beach to fish. Lovely area, and it can throw up some really big fish. Anyway, back to the fishing.
So I think we need to go along there about 100 yards. 100, 200 yards. Yeah, I think we need to be up there because that's where the cleaner ground is. Otherwise we're in Snag City. Oh, there's people fishing. Yeah, we've got people fishing down there. And at the far end. So do we just go here and risk it? It's a bit snaggy here, or do we go past them into the gap?
Well,
I think we go past them into the gap.
where we fished last time,
Was where they are.
yeah, roughly.
I think we go past them. You or not? It's very snaggy here. That's another bloke fishing. Yeah. Oh, when we go past them. So everyone is setting up. Pete's setting his rod up. Mark's setting his up. Now we're all sort of doing the same thing. We've all got 2 rods. We're all going to put a big bait out, and then we're all going to put worms out on a 2-3 hook flapper clip down rig or something like that. Now I've just spoke to these 2. They're going to go for cod, so they're going to put squid on their big rods. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put fish bait on mine, and that is solely so we see what is biting, if there is anything biting. So I'm going to go with the fish bait. They're going to go with the squid. If they start getting bites on the squid, I'm going to change over to squid. If I start getting bites on fish bait, they'll probably change over to fish bait. We're going to try and work out what's out there, see what we can catch. So in front of me here I have got, on the right I have got my Any Fish Anywhere. I've got Shimano Ultegra there, and that's got 30-pound braid, and it's got 42 kilo leader on that. That then comes down, and you can see the clip there, and that's on a power swivel. I've got a big strong pulley rig there. I've got 2 hooks on that, and they are both Black Magic 6.0s. I've got the suicide hook that's the offset, and there's this one at the bottom. I don't know the model. They got this DX point on them. It might be a DX model, I don't know, but these Black Magic hooks are awesome. They stay sharp for ages. So I'm going to put a mackerel bait on that, and then on the other rod, I'm just picking up my baiting needle. I've got my Sonic Gravity, again another Shimano Ultegra, lighter line on that. I think it's 18-20 pound. And then I come down on this here. There's the clip in front of you there, and I've got a 2-hook flapper. 2-hook flapper rig, actually a 2-hook clip rig, both on 170s. So I am going to put some worm on that. I'm going to get the big one out first, so let's bake that up now. Alright, so what I'm going to do on this is I'm going to put a mackerel head out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it off here, about there, like so. Then going to take the belly off, just to open it out a bit, like so. Leaving the guts in. I'm going to take the top off a bit, like so. I'm going to open that a little bit. So it's a little bit of a flapper, but not too much. That's what I've got there as a bait. These little offcuts can be used to tip off. And I've got a tail section sitting on my box there. Now what I'm going to do is get this on my hooks. What I'm going to try and do is I'm going to go through the bottom here, like so, and try and get it to come out here. I'm not too certain it will, if I can get it down that far. Come on, sliding it down. Oh, it's getting there. Right, there we go. I'm gonna hide. Right, so there we go. I've got the first hook down and out the bottom there. And what I'm gonna do is bait elastic that in place now. Making sure I'm not bait elasting the bait elasticing the bottom of it, because I want that to flap about a bit. Right, there's enough to hold that hook in place. Right, we'll do that up, and then as we come up, I'm going to come in through the mouth with the second hook, far down as I can go, and then come out through the top of the head, like so. Slide the silicone back over that to hold it all in place, and then bait elastic that, just to hold it. Just gives it a tiny little bit extra grip. And there we go. So there we have it. A big mackerel bait on that rig. Hooks either side. That is ready to be cast out, so I'm going to get that out now as best as I can. Right, what I've got in this TK Maxx bag is some old worm that I bought last week. And I bought these worms last week to do a session at Hastings. But the weather was so bad, I decided not to go. I literally chucked them on a tray in the fridge and I forgot about them. And they are perfectly fine still this week. So 7 days later, these worms have sat on a tray, just a baking tray in the fridge, not even any water, just the damp paper they were in, and they're still fine. So Pete's got some, Mark's got some, and I'm using some, and then once we've used these, we'll go back to our fresh worms for this week. So there we are. I've just tipped that rig off with squid. I'm now going to hook that all up.
That's all the sand congested in a minute.
Yes, basically all their crap.
They're really ugly, aren't they?
They are really ugly. Bit like you, mate.
Yeah, I can't help it. I don't know what your excuse is.
Oh no, I've got none. I've got none, mate. I've got none. Right, hello, Pete.
At least you're honest.
At least I'm honest. You alright, Pete?
Yeah.
Have you recovered from the taking in the car park that I forgot to film?
You should have filmed it.
I should have filmed it. Made you look like a right lemon, didn't I?
Yes, you did. But I will return the compliment.
Thank you very much. I look forward to that moment.
I would, in the next couple of hours.
Right, okay, mate.
Go on then.
Well, right, let's have a look. Well, you got the same sort of as me. So
Yeah.
Pete is here. He's got a big rod, any fish anywhere like me. He's got his Sunset, which is like my Sonic, and he's a little bit different actually. So on his Sunset, he's got a 2-hook clip rig, like me on my Sonic, but on his Any Fish Anywhere, he has got a long range rig with one big hook there, and you're going to put squid on that, aren't you, Pete? So yeah, he's both on 170s as well, and he's going to do that. And then I'll leave you to it, Pete. You bait up.
Cheers,
Catch a fish, mate. We'll go over and see Mark, who's so eager, he's already got a rod in. Mark has got, oh, you're excited, aren't you, mate, because you've got your new rod and your new reel. So Mark's got his Achios Fury FX 420, and he's got the Achios reel to go with that Fury reel. So all set up, all matching. Look at that, he's got the line and everything. He's a proper tart with this, isn't he? What a tackle tart. You can tell he does carp fishing. So that one's ready to going to go out in a minute, isn't it, mate? That's going to go out with your worm. And then on your other one, on your Pen Rampage, that's what he's got his big bait on. So we have got 6 rods out here, well, we will have once they go out. So let's just hope the fish come to play. Lucky rod, that's what he's hoping, his new lucky rod. No, green is the choice of an intellectual, apparently.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so
what not
I don't know. You were obviously conned in the shop. You got got a green hat as well, mate.
That's it, yeah.
That's it. You're obviously hiding something that we don't know.
That's it. Down or?
Yeah, go for it, mate. I would a little bit. You want to get as much distance as you can, really, so as close as you can get, Pete. Just be careful. Take the head off.
And then bind it together.
No, take the head off completely.
Yeah.
You're putting it on your long range rig, so just pull your head off. That's it.
Yeah.
I would thread that on your hook, your single hook. Thread that on, bind that on the hook,
Yeah.
and then just tip it with the head. Do it that way, mate.
Yeah.
Then you got a squid on. Right here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. I was too busy eating off a catch you. Bloody thing. I've got it though. Whatever it is, I've got it. Bloody. I've got to change my rods. I cut my holders over to the wider ones. But I've got whatever this is. It feels alright. Let's hope it is alright. Just trying to manoeuvre down here. It feels like maybe a doggy. Is it a doggy? I wonder if I've got a dogfish on here. It's got some weight. It's definitely got some weight on this. And then the weight's just gone. So what's happened? Where is it? No, it's still there. Keeping it up. It's a doggy, is it? No, it's an eel. It's a little, is it a conger? Little strap conger. Tiny. They do fight. That put up more of a scrap than a dogfish. And it's tiny. Ah, yeah, bugger. Well, there we go. The first fish. And he's come off. He's unhooked himself. So let's have a look. There he is. There it is. Little strap conger. They are quite pretty little fish. There he is. Hello. Let's get him back. I want one 100 times this big. There he goes. See you later. Oh, no, you didn't want to go there. Oh, here. Swim backwards. He will go now. And my feet are soaked. He has gone. Right, let's get some bait back out. Another bite. Come on. What's going on? Let's feel for this. Oh, there we go. I felt it then. Come on. Come on. Oh. Well, if that's coming, that is a big eel. We've got a big eel here. We might have a big eel on a bloody... Oh dear. Right, this is coming. And it's moving. This could be fun. Right, I think I've got a big eel here on a scratching rig. and he's snagged me up now. Let's go slack on this. What's he doing? Come on. Oh, come on. Alright, let's go slack. I've got a decent conger on here. Yeah. I'm on scratching rig. Yeah. Yeah, he's snagged me up, mate. I've lost it. Wherever that was, I've lost it. Ah, dear me. Right, I'm going to change my rig. If there's congers like that out there, let's change this rig. Don't think Pete's got anything. He doesn't think he's got anything. He might have though. There's something on the top there. He's got one too, has he? He's swearing. He shouldn't be swearing. Oh, he's got a strap conger too. I mean, Pete, what you've done here, mate, you've upset Mark, because me and you have had a tiny little wheel and Mark's over there crying his eyes out. It's the same heel. I'm going to put it on this rod. There we go, Pete. Is that your first strap conger?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, it's your first conger, mate, so there we go. Yeah. You've got to be happy, first of a different species. They're not too bad to unhook.
Professionally done.
Oh, let's have a look. Well, I mean, it makes a change.
It sticks to my hand.
Oh no, look at that. There we are. His head's hidden. There's his head. He's going to eat it. Right. Get that back, mate. Well done, mate. Come on, Mark. What are you doing? Right, what I am doing now, because I've had a little strap conger and then I've just took something that was really big, snagged me up because I couldn't put any pressure on it, and then it got off. I'm putting a long range rig on, so it's still smaller than the pennel I've got on the other one, but I can get distance with this. I'm going to put a couple of worms on that, tipped off with squid head, see if I can get anything. And there we go, there's my bait. I'm going to push that down best I can. There we go. I've got a squid head, 3 lug on there. Going to clip that up, get that out now, see if we get a bite. Oh, nearly fell over then. That's it, that's out there. Oh, nearly went over backwards. So it is about 1:45. High tide. I've had a strap conger, Pete's had a strap conger. I've lost a decent fish, Pete's lost a decent fish, Mark's lost 3 rigs. But not a lot else happening. Hopefully on the ebb things will change, but at the moment it's very slow. Well, I've got a bite here on this, so let's see what this is. Let's see what this is. I can feel it. There it is. Come on. What's going on here? Yeah. Have I got it? I think I missed it. Oh no, I might have it. Felt it there. Thump, thump. Yeah, we got something up and we're moving it. What have we got here? We have got something here. Not big, and it's not a conger, I don't think. So let's see what we've got. Come on. What have we got here? Nothing. There was definitely a fish on that. Oh. Well, no, nothing. So Mark has just cast out. Now the wave has just crashed up over this bank. Well, it actually didn't crash up over the bank. The only area it crashed up over was where Mark was standing. Look at that. That was where Mark was. That's where he cast. If we go along this ridge, it's dry all the way along. I do think it's after Mark today. Pete's just asking me a question. What's that, mate?
Cod.
He's asking where all the cod are. I'd like to know where any fish are, where a whiting is. There's not a fish, not a bite. After maybe the first hour where we were getting bites, we have now, between Mark there, he's moved, Pete there, and me, not had a thing. This is awful. I don't know how much longer we can put up with this.